The present McTavish Tract was part of a larger property settled in 1836 by Alexander McTavish. Although not all the subsequent owners were immediate descendants of Alexander, this farm was owned by one McTavish or another up until 1965 when Donald sold the farm. By that time, Donald had severed the wooded tract from the original farm and retained ownership. Donald was intent on keeping the bush and stream intact for as long as possible. To that end, his children became owners through a purchase-gift arrangement, and they have continued the tradition of careful stewardship since 1981. Stuart, Robert, Murray, Hugh, Laura, Marion, and Donna together determined to protect the land forever by transferring the title to the Thamts Talbot Land Trust in 2008. The McTavish Tract will remain as a testament to the foresight and land ethic of one of our founding families.
In accordance with Mom and Dad's wishes, they wanted to find a place where we could have it kept in its original or its current state in perpetuity. We checked with local municipalities and the Upper Thames Valley Conservation Authority, and then we met with the Thames Talbot organization, and they fulfilled what our requirements were with guarantees that it would not be resold better than any of the other places.
I think one of the connections with this bush that we all have is that it was on the way from our home down to our school. So we basically walked past the bush twice every day. And so it brings back a lot of memories as to going into the bush, picking flowers for our mother, marsh marigolds, coming home with muddy feet. But it was always that connection that we were always going past it. So we wanted to keep it in its natural state.
Dad was concerned, and we have been concerned, that we keep in Perth County as much land forested as is possible, and this does that. Yeah, they were very supportive of this because they had all spent a fair amount of time with their grandparents, and Dad several times brought all the grandchildren together, our children, and one summer or one spring he set up tapping of trees for sap and boiled the water off to the liquid off to make maple syrup, and the kids remember that very affectionately. And yes, there was no objection by any members, and that involves 7 of us, plus at that time 25 grandchildren and a lot of great-grandchildren.
The other thing too is our dad really connected us with nature there, because he would take us out and we had to identify spring plants. We had to by the nuts or by the leaves or by the bark. We had to know which tree it was, what kind of tree it was, and so that was carried on to the grandchildren as well. So we all feel a very strong connection to that property.
Still is. And we can still enjoy all of the benefits that we had prior to donating it. We can go back and walk through it. We can do whatever we wish, and enjoy the bush as we always have.
To contact us, please visit www.ttlt.ca or by phone at 519-858-3442.